Good morning. Welcome to Section 8 assignment. So let's talk about the Section 8 assignment. So here it is. Let's go ahead and publish that. So that'll be due tomorrow night, midnight. And it's on carbon emissions. So what we're going to do, you're going to open this up, and there are 5 things you have to accomplish here. So the first thing you're going to do is open this spreadsheet. Just open up the Excel sheet. And you're going to do all your work in this spreadsheet, and you'll submit this spreadsheet. So enable that, let's make it bigger. Alright, so if I go to the assignment, it says I need to determine the average CO2 emissions for the top 10 countries. So to find an average, we need to put that somewhere in this sheet. So what I could do here is maybe go to row 15 and just do average. And then to find the average, you do equals average. Okay, so the command is equals average, do open parentheses. Then we highlight all the numbers we want to find the average of, and hit enter. So right there is our average CO2. Now when you make changes to a spreadsheet like this, what you want to do is highlight what you did and hit the paint bucket. Give it like a background. Okay, so now I can tell that everything that's not yellow was already there. The yellow stuff is new. And that makes it easy to figure out kind of how that's working. Alright, so if you kind of look here, the rubric has parts 1 through 5. I'm just going to be making sure you do all 5 of these things. Okay, so I found the average CO2. I highlighted it in the spreadsheet. Alright, now we're going to create a new column after population and calculate the per capita emissions of each country. So the way we make a new column is, if I want a column in between these two, I'm going to right click on D and hit insert. That adds a new column in here. And I'm going to call that per capita emissions. Alright, now to do per capita, this is going to equal the emissions divided by people. Now if I do this, we're going to get a weird answer. It says 0 because it's rounding it. But it's taking the people divided, or the emissions divided by the people. But these are in millions, and these are not. So you can't just divide those because the zeros don't work out. So one kind of neat way to fix that is to add a new column here and do emissions and put them in just emissions, not emissions in millions. So essentially this number has to have 6 zeros after it. That number has to have 6 zeros. That number has 6 zeros. So I can just hit equals, click on that number, and multiply it by 1 million. So these two numbers are actually the exact same. This is 2.3 billion. That's 2.3 billion. This just happens to be in millions, and that's in standard notation. And I can come down here and do that 1 times a million as well. And I can do that for every single one of them. Or I could do a shortcut, which is to click on this one. And since there's a formula there, click in the bottom right corner and drag it down and let go. And I'll copy that formula down. Now if I go back over here, I can take my emissions divided by my people, and there you go. Now, I don't believe for a second that those divide to give you 2 exactly. So if I go up to here where it says increase decimal, I can add a couple decimal places. Alright, so you're going to want to go ahead and do that. Once again, once the formula's there, I can copy that all down. Alright, now this is new stuff that I did. This is new stuff that I did. Alright, so we kind of fill that in so we know that was changes that we made. Alright, so kind of a couple neat tricks that you can do here on this spreadsheet. Alright, then we're going to do 3 and 5 are writing a couple paragraphs about different things. So we'll go ahead and make a text box like we did in the last assignment. Then you're going to find the mean and the median of the per capita. So when you're doing number 4, what you're going to want to do is look at this column. I want the mean and the median of this column. So we can go over here and say mean of per capita. this could be the median of per capita. And then the formula here is equals average. Remember, there is no equals mean, so do equals average for that one. This is going to be equals median. Okay, and then you're going to highlight these cells to find the mean and the median. Okay, so go ahead and do that, and then you'll want to highlight this stuff over here. And then remember to make a text box, because 3 and 5, those questions require a text box. You'll go to Insert, you'll go to Text Box, and you'll make one for question 3. Go back to Insert, Text Box, one for question 5. And I'll just do something like 3. Write your answers. Make sure you put a 5 here. And write your answers. Right, and so you'll have kind of this stuff here. Answer this question, save this. You'll submit this file as an Excel file, and that's all you'll have. And so enjoy this problem, and see you next time we see it.